You're sitting at dinner, having a nice conversation. Let's say it's a nice restaurant tonight, $28 entrees or so. You're having a nice conversation with the person in front of you, but then, flash, you look over. Of course, another person taking a picture of their food. Is that okay? Is that respectful for the other people dining? Do owners want this to happen, or do they want the experience to remain very subtle and person to person? Food blogging has taken over the world, and since then they've exploded into platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and personal blogs. Jeannie Muchnick of the Norwalk Blogger says that since 2014 it has exploded with a trend of food and recipes. It's the highest rate of food bloggers exist here in America. You look over, you live vicariously through other people's meals. But is that how we're supposed to live our life? Are we supposed to live through watching people's stories or looking at their latest posts? Or are we supposed to actually go physically spend time with this person? Or do we just live in a world where we have meals with each other, but we're just sitting across from each other on the phone? I believe there's a fine line between the two. There's a fine line of taking a picture of your food and moving on. But the picture is what you do with it. You can take that picture and you can put it on your blog and you can share about it. But there's also the fact that you are able to, with that picture, tell other people about what you ate and also tell maybe a story behind it or to promote the latest restaurant. Food has shaped our cities. Dallas has one of the highest capacities of new restaurants each year. This food creates a basis for conversation in the world, and it allows us to maybe make new friends or create new atmospheres around us and be welcome into new environments. Food blogging has since then taken over with millions of blogs over the internet. We have tons of options to look at for recipes, health trends, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free. Hottest restaurants in Dallas, apps like Yelp help us to figure out where to eat when we don't know where to eat or where to eat when we don't know where we are. The places around that, those reviews on Yelp come from people who are food bloggers, who take their time and their living to take pictures of their food to show us what we have optioned for us. Also, moreover, food blogging helps them to spend more, which helps owners. Food bloggers tend to spend more money on their food because they want the best possible dish to show all of their followers or their viewers or their friends. We want to put our best foot forward. Food is a sort of social standing among people now. It shows the better the food looks, the better you present yourself to other people, or the more money you have, or the way you choose to live your life. Or the price tag of your food shows the way that you uphold yourself and the company that you hold. But rather, food blogging now only makes us spend more money and more money and more money on possibly items that we don't necessarily need, but it's important to us without knowing. We don't know the amount of time that goes into those Yelp reviews or into those videos on Facebook or into any of those. We don't understand the amount of time that goes into them. When food blogging is taking over the world day by day with new recipes and trends and restaurants that are calling to be reviewed by us. So having the food blogging causes us to order the new things and try new foods and experience things we normally wouldn't experience if we didn't have people in the public eye watching us. It allows us to create a conversation with others while also being able to spend time and food with the people around us. Many food bloggers have turned to the health revolution to do avocado toasts and those lattes you see, but those lattes don't have milk, they have nut milk. And they have, nutritional yeast and dairy-free yogurt, things we wouldn't even think of until now with the health food revolution that we only see through the means of food bloggers. Guillaume Thevenort says that blogging is as powerful social media states, recollects that blogging is a powerful and popular means of communication to people even beyond your friend group. It allows you to transcend the people you're with and maybe interact with people in other states or countries or cities that you wouldn't even see. Food blogging is not just a waste of time, it's something that we don't realize the amount of time that goes into. For example, here are some of the thousands of pictures of food I have personally as a food blogger, where I make sure that I get the most aesthetic views of every bit of food that I see, but they tell a story. This latte, I spent my night studying there. This sushi, I finally got to have dinner with my family after a week of being super busy. All my favorite foods that you wouldn't know. Me trying Cajun food, not my favorite food, but I'm going to love it. My trips, my sushi, my everything. You can live vicariously my life through what I eat. My food tells a story about what I am and what I do. But little do you know that right behind these pictures, I take the picture and I go. I move on. I have my conversation with my friends and I'll post it later. But I'm able to use this picture to connect with those around me and see other people in other states and maybe what they're eating or what they're doing, maybe get new recommendations from them. You even have food blogs, but sometimes your food blogs transcend into a little place to actually address issues in the world, like mine. Anyways. So now, picture this. You're sitting at home after a long days of work. You go on Facebook and you're scrolling through. You come across a food video. There's no way you would ever pass it up, so you watch it. I bet you're happy for those food bloggers now.